One of the most fascinating places I have ever been to is the tiny Himalayan kingdom of Bhutan. With a population of less than 750,000, Bhutan seems like something right out of a fairy tale. I tried my best to find the Yeti, the abominable snowman they talk about there. I never found him, but I found many other wonderful things there. Some of the most gorgeous landscapes in the world, architecture from a storybook, and some of the nicest and seemingly happiest people I have ever encountered. Perhaps the greatest thing modern Bhutan has given to the world was in 1972, when the beloved king announced that they would no longer be measuring gross national product, as every other country does on an annual basis. Instead, they would be measuring gross national happiness. Bhutan is the last Buddhist kingdom in the world, and the people there take things of the spirit very seriously. The wise king saw that perhaps we have been measuring the wrong things. You cannot always measure things according to wealth. Instead, the king took a more holistic view. He realized that much more important than how much money is produced is how much happiness dwells in the hearts of the people. Gross national happiness. I saw a lot of that. In just 20 years' time, the life expectancy doubled there. 100% of the children are now receiving an education. And everywhere you look, on the young and the old alike, is a big smile. Gross national happiness. In this magnificent, magical kingdom, the things of the soul are more important than material things. We in the West like to measure everything by what is produced, how much we are doing, how much money we are generating, how full our pockets are. The wise king of this Buddhist kingdom realized that much more important than the wealth you produce are the smiles you produce. Much more important than what you have is what you are. That is something all of us can benefit from. Gross national happiness. The king said that gross national happiness is the conscience of the nation, and he called upon everyone in the kingdom to work together for the happiness of one another so that no one would be left behind. Happiness is a confused concept to most of us. Jesus asks the important question, who do people say I am? Someone else asks that same question, and that is Mr. Happiness. Who do people say that happiness is? What is happiness to people? We might answer, well, some people say that happiness is a bigger flat-screen television, or perhaps a bigger car in the garage. Others say happiness is a full bank account. Still others say it is pockets filled with money. Then Mr. Happiness turns towards us and poses the same question that Jesus does. But you, who do you say that I am? What is happiness to you? To answer that, we have to look deep into our souls. What is it that makes me happy? Is it the cash in my pocket? But what happens when the pockets are not so full? Does that mean we are left unhappy? It has to be so much deeper than that. Who do you say I am? Who do you say Mr. Happiness is? What is happiness to you? And to you, and to you? Going back to that part of the world, let me quote the Dalai Lama, who has said, If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Compassion, understanding, kindness, love. That is the root of the happiness that lasts. We have all known people who seem to have no compassion, no understanding for other people. Without exception, such people are among the unhappiest we can ever meet. The Dalai Lama's message is the message of Pope Francis, the message of Mother Teresa, the constant message of the Christ. Reflect the compassion, the kindness, the love of God. If we truly do that in our lives, if we become that reflection of the love that is God, then we too will build up gross national happiness right here in that magical kingdom of our own immortal soul.